Calix Boxing here. Hit that sub button for nightly boxing videos. Kell Brook lost by stoppage in the fifth round against Gennady Golovkin in his attempt to beat Golovkin for the middleweight title at 160. However, in doing so, in the first four rounds, looked somewhat impressive from what I was expecting coming into the fight. I didn't expect much from Kell Brook coming in. Expected it to be a whitewash. However, he did have some moments and was somewhat impressed by some of his boxing ability in the fight. And he said he's gonna fixate in on 154. Now that's pretty much what I expected. 147, I don't think he can make that weight anymore. And you saw he filled out 160, so I just don't see him making 147 anymore. And I think he figured that out as well. The Errol Spence title fight is not going to happen. He'll never see 147 again, so he'll ease in nicely at 154, a division that's deep with average fighters, I think. But Canelo's there, and Canelo's a very good fighter. So you got that potential matchup, and also Amir Khan floating out there. And Eddie Hearn came out today and said, in mid 2017, spring, summer, we want Khan or Canelo. And I think that's the right move. After the fight, those are the two guys I threw out in the post-fight video, Khan or Canelo, because I think they should be zeroing in on Khan right now because he's coming off of a tough fight where he broke his orbital bone. And Eddie Hearn said that they were going to sit out till mid 2017 anyway. It has nothing to do with his orbital bone. They're going to, obviously they're going to take care of that. He's got a small surgery he's going to have on it this week. But they were going to sit out till mid 2017 anyway. That was going to be his next fight anyway. So I think they should go with Khan and try to get that fight. And Khan, that's a fight they've been trying to get for a while. And Khan's been doing other things, and Khan's been Khan. He thinks he's too big for Kell Brook and all this stuff, but Khan is not too big for Kell Brook. Those guys are on even playing field. Get in there at 154 and do it. Khan has fought at 155. Kell Brook has fought at 160. So meet at 154. Have a huge domestic fight, and that fight would sell out. I mean, tons of fans would be there. Get it on, and that's a very winnable fight for Kell Brook. And at the same time, Kell Brook brings a name that Amir Khan should be happy about, right? Amir Khan can at this point think he's above Kell Brook. I wouldn't think anyway. I mean, he probably does, knowing Amir Khan, but just a fight makes a lot of sense. That's the most winnable fight for Kell Brook of any big name fighter out there that I could think of. I mean, that's a very winnable fight for Kell Brook, but it's an entertaining fight, and it makes business sense as well. And Canelo, I think that's an intriguing fight at 154 as well. I think Kell Brook has some technical ability that would possibly give Canelo some problems. Ultimately, I would favor Canelo, obviously, but I think that would be a hell of a fight too. And it's a big money fight that Kell Brook wants, and at the same time, it's a more even fight than the one he just fought. That's for sure. So I would love Conor Canelo, but there are a lot of options for Kell Brook out there. There just are. 147, these guys, I mean 154, and you would have some guys at 147 that would possibly be willing to come up if they're not getting fights at 147 to fight him at 154 now that he has a growing fan base. And who's to say a year from now, a year and a half from now, he won't be at 160 again, and a Billy Joe Saunders fight could be out there as well. So a lot of things you could do with Kell Brook. You can get very creative with him, and I think he's earned those fights by taking that risk against Triple G. A fight we knew he was going to lose, but I think he still had his moments in that fight. So hit me up. Let me know who y'all think Kell Brook should fight next and who you think he'll fight next. Peace.